My name is Bellamy, and this is my mom, and I'm 6 years old, and today we're making color-changing slime.
How cool is that going to be? So we're gonna start out with what we need to make slime. We need our materials. So first things first, safety goggles.
Check.
Our lab coat.
Check.
We have borax. We got some water. We're gonna need some white glue, plastic clear cup, styrofoam cup. The main ingredient here is our thermochromic pigment powder.
Thermochromic pigment powder.
We got some measuring spoons here. Hold them up.
We got a measuring spoon
And a measuring cup.
and a measuring cup.
And later on, we're going to bring out our very ice cold bottle of water and our very hot mug of water that's going to come fresh out the microwave. So then we'll be able to use those two different things to determine which one will change color, if it will change color with heat or cold. So first things first, we need to begin with making the
Slime.
slime. What do you think we need to use first?
Glue.
Yes, we're definitely gonna need some glue. But before we use the glue, we're gonna use a plastic cup.
Plastic. There they are. Here's one
And then
plastic
we're
cup.
going to get some of this borax.
We got borax.
And we need 1 teaspoon of borax. So get your cup.
Pour it into my cup.
That one says it is a half of teaspoon. So that means we're gonna put 2 of these in here to make 1 whole teaspoon.
And got 2 tablespoons.
But we're using teaspoons in this experiment. So you stick your spoon in here and get some of it out. Make sure you level it off. Don't want to put too much in there. Okay? And drop it in. Lots of crystals. It sounds like lots of crystals. And then we're going to put 1 more scoop in there, because 2 half teaspoons, fill it up, will give us 1 whole teaspoon. Drop it in. Very good.
Like sugar.
It does look like sugar, doesn't it? But it's not sugar. And then we'll set this one to the side.
Yes, I'll set it
And
to the
then
side.
we're gonna put a half a cup of lukewarm water. A half a cup. So get your measuring cup,
Here it is.
okay? And we have a mason jar full of water. So this right here is a half of cup. Bellamy is going to, I'm gonna fill it up, and then she's gonna pour it into our plastic cup. Be very careful. Maybe you need to turn it this way. Like this. Yep. Now go ahead, take your time and pour it in there. Very good. Pour it all in there. And once it's all in, we're going to take a plastic spoon and stir it up. Mix it very well together. Mix it up. What do we need?
Our bowl.
A bowl. And then we need glue. We need 8 ounces of white glue. So you hold the cup, because this is pretty heavy. We have a lot, as if we're gonna make so much slime. Hold your cup. Because we need 8 ounces. And this cup right here holds 8 ounces. And then we are going to pour this into our bowl. Make sure you get all of it, all of it, all of it. We'll set our glue to the side because we've used that already. We don't need to use that anymore. Get it all out, get it all out. Then next, once she gets all of that out, we are going to pour in 8 ounces of water into the glue.
Okay.
And we're gonna stir and stir and stir. Leave that in there. 8 ounces of water is inside of here. We're gonna pour it in there. And then we're gonna mix it together. Yep, that's right. Mix.
Mix.
And then once that's mixed, we're gonna take some of our pigment powder and we're gonna put that into our mixture. And then after that, we're gonna slowly pour in our borax that's mixed with water and see if we'll start forming it into slime. Yep, that's it. It's supposed to be black. It's supposed to be black, but if you can see, it looks very much like it's purple. It's supposed to be black. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna take a half teaspoon. Bellamy's gonna put a half a teaspoon, 2 half teaspoons actually. 2 half teaspoons of pigment powder. She's gonna put it in that mixture. And then she's gonna take another half teaspoon and she's going to pour that in. And then we'll put the lid back on top of here and she's gonna begin to stir it. Stir.
Guys, this is how it looks. Ooh.
We are back. It's still very, very soupy. Doesn't look like slime yet, and it's purple. I thought it was gonna be black, but what color is it?
Purple.
Definitely purple. See that? So now our next step is we're gonna mix our borax and water mixture. Bellamy's gonna put in a little bit at a time and then begin to stir. So just pour in just a little bit and stir it together. And while she's stirring, continue to add the mixture until it goes into. You ready to get your hands in this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Still a little juicy at the bottom, but for the most part, it's definitely slime. Definitely. Look at this. So then you're gonna take it with your hands, roll your other sleeves up, and you're gonna start kneading it together until it forms into a really awesome consistency. Hold it up so everybody can see it too. This is amazing, guys. Hold it up. Get your hands into that. Get your hands into that. It's like a squishy brain. A squishy brain. A squishy.
Oh no.
We're gonna clean that up, but gotta get it all out. Get it. Put it in your hands and just rub it in your hands together. Just feel it. See that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. We got a chunk.
We're gonna leave it intact because we're gonna use it so that we can see if it's going to actually color change. Because right now it's purple.
Yeah, it's my hair.
And then we're gonna take half of it. I'll have half. You'll have half. Look at that. Cool, guys. And then we're gonna see if the color changes.
So hard.
It is. And then we're gonna add some food coloring. Maybe you should keep it together. We're gonna add some food coloring to it and see if that makes it change colors as well.
Look, guys, it's so strong.
So we see that we actually made the slime. Look at it. See, it turned from liquid to now it is definitely a what? Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. So we're gonna pause for just another moment, and then we're gonna get our cold and hot drinks. We're gonna test this out to see if it actually changes color. Thanks, guys.
So, this is our slime, and we are going to see if color changes.
And first, we're gonna put it on a
Cold bottle of water.
What color you think it's gonna change to? Think it's gonna change to pink? Let's see. We're gonna put it over here
Stick.
and lay it on there and see if it does anything. We also got something hot. See if it does anything.
Oh, mine's not sticking.
There. And we're gonna use hot too, so we're gonna leave that on there for a little bit and see if it actually changes. And then we have this blob that we're gonna lay on the table and put a very hot cup of water and see if that allows it to change any type of color. So this part right here is changing. It's changing to black. You guys see that? So cool! It's changing to black. Let's see. We're gonna put the hot color on here. I'm gonna put this hot cup of water, and we're gonna see if it does anything. If it changes in any way. It's turning black. Wow! How cool. Do you guys see that? This is a frozen bottle of water. Look at it. And it's changing black. Bellamy thought that it would change to pink, but it's actually changing black. I didn't think that would happen. Let's see what happens, if anything, with this hot cup of microwave cup of water. We got to be careful because we don't want it to fall on us and burn our skin. That's why I'm handling it, and Bellamy did the ice bottle of water.
Look, guys.
Super cool. Make sure it's on there really good. See if it's gonna change anyway. We hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And then next, after this, we're gonna add a little bit of food coloring to it and see. We're gonna add some red food coloring and see if that's going to change. Let me turn it around. See if I can turn it around. See if it's doing anything. I feel that it's warm, but I don't feel it doing anything. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's just very, very warm. I'm gonna take a couple of pictures, and then once we do that, we're gonna take it off of this cold bottle that has turned black, and then we're gonna see if with the room temperature, it's gonna go back to its original state, which is like a light purple color. It looks like this part right here is turning bright pink. You look at that, guys. Do you see that this part right here is turning pink? Look, Bellamy, it's turning pink. The bottom part is purple, and this part has turned a light pink color with heat. So with cold, it turns black, and with heat, it turns pink.
Look, it's all the way pink over here.
It's super pink all over. Next, now that we know that they change colors, we're gonna take it off and see if it turns back to its original state. So I'm gonna pull off this.
Oh no, that's cold.
Oh, it's freezing cold, isn't it? I'm gonna set that one to the side.
Oh, wait, it's not even wet.
And we're gonna put it together with our hands, see if we can warm it up. See if you can warm it up. Now the bottom part of this is also starting to,
Oh, no.
It's still a little purple, but it's starting to turn pink as well.
It's also a little bit purple.
It's turning purple? Wow, warm it up with your hands.
Wait, Mommy, look.
Let's see, it's purple right there. Look guys, it turned black. You see that? It turned black. That is so cool.
That's so warm.
Now it's warm. Now we gotta put it together.
With our cold hands.
And then we're gonna see if it warms back up. If it's gonna turn, look at that. That's a beautiful pink color.
Oh,
It's a beautiful pink color. That is
Mom, it's turning
so
purple. It's turning purple.
awesome.
Look at
It's
that.
turning back purple.
Yeah, you see that? Look, guys, it's turning purple.
It's turning back. Okay, we're gonna take this one off now.
Kind of warm.
And then we're gonna see when it gets back to room temperature. Gonna peel all that off. Gets back to room temperature. If it's gonna turn back to purple.
We are back.
So we are back, and we have finally gotten the results from mixing. What did we add?
We added food coloring.
We added food coloring to our slime mixture, along with the Thermochromic pigment powder. And we want to see what the results would be. So tell them what the results are, Bellamy.
So this is the cold result. It is a little bit blackish, bluish.
It has like a dark, almost like a grayish blue with a lot of specks of black in it. See it?
Yep.
Pretty cool, right? So it did change in some form. The black is starting to show through with the cold temperatures. And what do we have with the next one?
Let's get that out the way. And next we have the stuffed table one.
This one is the cup of hot water. And we're gonna leave it here because it's still boiling hot. It just came fresh out the microwave. And what did we get the results from? What happened?
So, it has some pink spots on it.
It looks bright blue, right? Like if you go outside and look at the clouds.
Yeah.
It looks like a really, really, really bright blue, and it has these specks of pink in it. So it didn't totally change the way we thought it would change, but it definitely still has a hint of pink, very bright blue, and the cold turned to a scary looking dark blue or grayish color
Or
with
it might be
black specks specks in it.
Or it might be sad bottle.
So in conclusion, we found that
The thermochromic pigment powder actually changes color
to our slime.
to our slime.
So we're going to show you the first ones that we did right over there.
Okay, so
This is the one where we did the cold.
yes,
Remember?
yes.
What color did it turn when we did the cold?
It turned black.
It turned black. And so now that it's back to room temperature, what color is it?
Purple.
It turned back to the original color that it was from the beginning, which was almost like a lilac color. See it? And then what about the other one? The one where we use the heat.
So, and this is the one where we did the heat. It says it on the plastic.
And then what color did it turn?
Purple.
Its original state was purple, and then when we added heat, it turned what color when we added the heat? It turned pink. So right now it's still, even though it's room temperature, it's still got a little bit of hint of slight pink, but it's mostly purple, I think. So when it got to room temperature, both of them turned back to their original state, which is awesome. And then we still have this right here. Eventually we're gonna take this off, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn right back to its original state as well. So this was a pretty cool experiment, right?
Yeah.
And what else you gotta say?
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. We enjoyed this experiment. Check us out next time. Bye-bye.